Alright, super nerds. Let's get our chemistry on. We're going to talk about naming an alkanol. First, though, we might want to tell you what an alkanol is. An alkanol is a straight chain alkane, so it's alkanol, with an OH attached on there. So that's an alkanol. You can have an alkane diols, which means there are this times 2. And we'll get to those in a second. So, first off, this is a couple of examples of what they look like. The homologous series of alkanol, we say alkanol instead of alkanol. We say alkanol because we don't want to get it confused with alkenols and alkynols. And they follow the same rules as the IUPAC names for hydrocarbons in general. The homologous series is alkanol, and the suffix is anol. And when we name this, given the new convention, this is where the number goes. It splits in the middle there. And if we look down here, we have the second simplest, the simplest being methanol or methanol. Methanol, you can call that one methanol. Here we have ethanol, which is what do we got here? 1, 2, so eth, ol on the back there. And this brings us to our general formula, which is CnH 2n plus 1 OH. And the reason this doesn't fit in there, the reason this does not look like an empirical formula, which the H would be in there, is because we want to recognize straight away that this is an alkanol. So let's have a quick look here. And it is C2H5 2n plus 1 OH. And that matches it up. Now when we look at naming it, we've got propane 1-ol. Okay, so remember we split it in the middle there. That's where the division goes, and this is propane, it's got 3. Or, if you get confused about where this goes, you can use this one. This is preferred, but you can use this one if you get confused. Okay, so that's important to know. And it's 1-propanol. So what are the rules? Pretty simple. We like rules in organic chemistry. We want to find the longest chain with an OH on it. Okay, and that is always the one we name it with. So if you've got one where it's like a C9 and a C7, and the C7 is where the alkanol is, the hydroxyl group, then it's a C7. It's not a C9. Okay, so the OH one, the longest chain that has the OH. We place the OH on the lowest possible number for the chain. So for example, we'd go 1, 2. We could do it the other way, but it doesn't matter. And over here we go 1, 2, 3. But if the OH was here instead, that would be it'd still be the 1. If the OH was over here, the 1 would be on that side. It would be backwards to that. We would have to name that 1. Okay, so the OH gets the first priority in the naming. Now, let's have a little crack at naming these. I want you to pause, try and name all 3, and then come back. Okay, so you're back. So first off, the OH group is on that carbon there. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it is butanol, which means it is butane 1-ol. Super easy. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it keeps it the lowest number possible. It can't be a 1, but it's a 2 in this case. And that is still a butanol, so it is butane 2-ol. Now, here's the super tricky one. So we've got 1 there, and we've got 1 there. Oh, it's on this side. Whatever, you get the point. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one's actually fairly straightforward. It is a pentanol, sort of, because there's 2. So it's a pentane diol. Now, where do we put those numbers? We put it there. 1, 2. Nah, the comma shouldn't be there. Diol. And that's it. That's how we name them. Top work. See you later.